Sorry, guys, I'm not going to have enough time to do an opening video for you this week, guys. So I just wanted to give you something to show my appreciation for the great show you make. It's this great, big, beautiful bouquet. Go.
You know,
we need to make just a soundbite of him going, hee hee hee.
I played the wrong opening for the Gamers United Guild. Then, I figure, I think every so often tonight we'll have to do this. I cut it down to just say,
oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Look at that from your mom saying hi to La MC.
La MC. It's the new DJ. La MC.
I didn't know Lance was a hip hop DJ.
La MC.
La MC in his French. I didn't know hip hop was so big in France. Oh, La MC. Oh man.
So welcome to Go Game Go Open Chat. Yeah. JD's here, my wife's here, my mom's here. Oh, she's telling me to shut up. Okay. Okay.
Again.
Yeah. Yeah, Pete is like a Bond villain with that laugh.
He totally is. He could be a great Bond villain. Yeah, look at that. June is speaking French. Francais, shall we say? Oui, oui.
Let me see. Sir, you said, I think you said you got some stuff this week, right?
I did. I went shopping. And I found, well, first off, I went to Global Foods. So this is for, look at that. Got an arrow. I got the mint. And of course, you can't just get the mint. I mean, you have to get the regular as well. So, and then I got my favorite. The Lion Bar.
We have one left.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I checked out the price to see if it would be better to get a bunch of them there, or if it would be better to order them on Amazon. But I don't know.
What did it come out to? You think? What do you think's better? Cheaper?
There at the store.
Really?
Yeah, at the store they're about $1.70 each. So if you buy them by the case, but I think all the prices that I checked out on Amazon were almost $2 each.
Ooh, wow.
And I can't assume that the Lolly and Pops at the mall is going to be cheaper than $1.70.
And it beats Amazon because you can just go there anytime you want.
Yes. Thumbs up on that laugh. And then I also picked these up. Do you love these? I think we talked about these maybe.
I like them. I wouldn't say I love them, these. Like my grandma used to get the ones that were like the pastel ones, the pink, blue, yellow, stuff like that.
Yeah, they have like they'd have them in like this is peanut flavor. So I'm eager to try those. I'm gonna see. Maybe have those tomorrow with my friend. We're having our coffee time tomorrow. So maybe share those tomorrow. Then, because I went to Walmart and they have a big clearance aisle, right? You ever gone to their clearance aisle?
Yep.
It's just full of stuff, right? Well, a few months ago, I have to rely on my iPad, right? I have to rely on, I don't like to say it that way, but I do. I have to rely on cheat sheets when I'm doing my gigs right now because I don't gig all the time. So I've never really gotten down how to remember them. And there's that sonic trigger that I call it, that if somebody plays something off or something gets my attention,
Yeah.
I can forget a lyric real easily. Even if I've been singing it for 30 to 40 years, to the recording, I can drop. I just drop a lyric. I don't know what the deal is. So anyway, a few months ago, I had this set up on my stand. I have it so it sits up on my stand. Well, one of my bandmates bumped the mic stand, which is easy enough to do. You're going back and forth, and he bumped it and it fell over and cracked the bottom. So pretty much like this area here. So the other day I'm doing a gig and I made some move like out to the crowd to just, like to emphasize a moment, and whap, I hit it, knocked it right off the stand. And now I have this lovely mosaic look. It landed face down.
Oh, geez.
And I'm thinking, I still got a whole set to do. What I guess I'd have to use my phone, but that's like looking at something like, oh my God, so intently, right? So today I go, when I'm there at Walmart, and I look what they had. Just a little late, but I got it because she still works. So I thought, well, better late than never. I'm like, I can't wait to try that on there. Hopefully it fits. I think it does fit. And then I love index cards. You ever use index cards?
No, not really.
I love them. They're great for notes, or they're blank on the back so you can draw a little picture.
I used to do it on that talk show I did at work.
Yeah.
I had like a big pile of note cards, and we'd be asking people questions. Like this was at lunchtime. We invited a couple of guests asking questions, and this one girl's like, "How many more questions do you have? I gotta get back to work soon." And I just flipped them over. I said, "They're all blank." We were just making it up as we went. I was like, "I have no questions."
Oh man. Yeah, Pete, did you see how much mine was? $15.
Ooh, that's cheap for an OtterBox.
Really? Thank you. I think she can probably live for another year and a half with one of those. It's just too bad I didn't have it until she got busted up. Then I was going through all the school stuff. Oh, and I should have brought it down here. I bought something for Christine to put all of her pencils and pens and stuff in.
Yeah.
And it was a little like a molded pencil box with Animal Crossing artwork on the outside. For $5, $6. Look what I got for $1.50. The Office package.
Oh, Dwight.
Dwight. So it's got the notebook with Dwight on it. Determined worker, intense, good worker, hard worker, terrific. That is Dwight. And then it comes with a binder and a folder with Steve Carell on it for $1.50. Those are all three things you get.
I'd rather people be afraid of how much they love me. That was a great
Yes. Would I rather be feared or loved? Easy. So
hey, Mike's here. You got Mike and Peter here from original Next Level Gaming.
What's up?
Chris? Where's Fastback? You're talking about your thing fell over, so it was like, or we were talking about when sometimes you forget a lyric.
Yeah.
I heard Bing Crosby talking. They asked him about his the way he would sing, how he would just kind of go boo, 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 for some of the lyrics. He said he started doing that because he kept forgetting his lyrics.
See?
So he just started doing that until he could remember, and then he picked back up.
Yes.
So maybe we can do some Bing Crosby next time.
I just
Next time you're playing Malaki Hikimaka.
You know what that means. And then look what I got for $10 for the PS4.
Oh. That's at Walmart?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Now here's my question for gamers. This is my big question because I'm probably going to go back tomorrow, although it's only $15.50 on Amazon for the same thing. But if I can save $5 for my nephew, I'll do it. But would you like a copy? Do you have a PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like a copy?
Sure.
Okay.
Um,
I'll see about picking up 2 of them.
yeah.
Because I think they had at least 2 copies left, I think. But my question is, I'm going to drop you a 10 spot. My big thing is, can you play these online on the PS4 on the?
Well, that's a good question. I would think so if the server's still going.
Because that's what pissed me off is they dumped the. Well, the other thing that pisses me off is they didn't take it out of this damn plastic box for me.
Well, Uncharted 2 servers are down, right? Aren't they? The multiplayer?
For the PS3.
Oh, PS3.
That's what I'm wondering. If since they're on the PS4, is that why they ported them to the PS4 so that we could play them online on the PS4?
My guess is it won't work, but I'm not sure about that.
I know.
I picked up Shenmue 1 and 2 and 3 on PS4.
Oh, okay.
I played Shenmue on the Dreamcast, and then Sega pulled the plug on number 2. It came out in Europe and Japan, but not here.
Yeah.
So I got that, and then I've never played Shenmue 3. I love the first game on Dreamcast. That was great.
And there's another game that I've seen a lot, and the cover is little animated characters. They're little cartoon characters, and one of them, the face is like a gunny sack.
Oh, you talking about this guy?
Because you have it.
Right
yeah.
There?
What is it?
That's Sackboy.
Sackboy from what?
Little Big Planet.
Yes, they have a copy of that there for PS4.
PS3 game, PS4, and there's some. It's not doesn't have the same name on PS5. I think it was like Sackboy something.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay. Because I looked at it today and I thought, I think Jeff likes that game.
Yeah, Shenmue 2 came out on the Xbox, but I don't know.
Yeah, they had a bunch of Xbox games too.
I'll tell you, I was so upset they didn't come out. I actually bought the European version for Shenmue 2.
Yeah.
And, I actually may have the Shenmue 2 for Xbox. I think, didn't it come with a movie too, if I remember right? Yeah.
I'm trying to.
That's a fun series.
So tell me a little more about the Shenmue games.
Well, the first one, it came out, I think in 90, it came out in 99 for Dreamcast. It was an open world game, and I don't think there's too many like that at the time, especially not on a console.
Right.
I'm not sure what was open world back then, if anything. No, not Shenmue. So you played this character. Somebody killed his father, so he was out for revenge, trying to figure out who killed him, trying to find the guy who killed him. And what's cool is you'd walk all around the city, talking to different people. So it was quite different for its time. The way you could just go anywhere. Matter of fact, they had an arcade. You could stop in and play games, actual old Sega games.
What?
Yeah, and what was cool about that is they had leaderboards. Wow. Not just leaderboards, but they had leaderboards according to country and state.
Holy crap.
So there was like a Missouri leaderboard for, darts and Shenmue. It was crazy.
Wow.
But you'd go around talking to people, and you'd get, one point you had to get a job at a forklift, driving a forklift. I mean, there was a lot of stuff about that game that would probably bore the hell out of most people. But at the time, I just thought it was fascinating because you could walk around and do anything. And things would change at night. Like the stores would close down at night.
Oh.
So you could walk around. Wasn't a whole lot open. So things were different at different times of the day and night. It was very unique.
Interesting. Well, I'm really eager to know if anybody knows about this PS4 version of these first 3 games, because I really, I just love the series, and I'd like to play it on any system. And I just thought, if there's a time where maybe I go somewhere and I take my PS4, yay, I take one box and I've got all three of the games. But mainly too is I want to know if I can play it online. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to bust this box open because they didn't take.
I still haven't finished Uncharted 4. I need to finish that. That's the
I
only one
did.
I haven't finished.
I did.
Of the main 4. I didn't get the other one yet. That was the female characters. What was that called?
Oh shoot. I got it over there. Damn. Uncharted, what the hell?
Mama C likes nothing more than watching me play an RPG for a few hours.
That's not. Yeah, Lost Legacy. That's the name of it, Lost Legacy. Yeah, I've played that one too. I've beaten that one too. But I mean, it's one of those games where it's like there's a lot of places to go. I've played through it, but I mean, there's still things to do. Did I tell you I started playing Last of Us again recently?
No, I've never even played that.
Oh man.
I
was having a tough time. It was scaring. It's like for whatever reason, the older I get, the less I'm down with the creep factor. I'm like, maybe it's because my world is a little more real now and silly that you're like, oh God, I don't want to deal with dark. I deal with enough BS as it is.
What's funny is that whenever I see a game that's mainly just going around killing zombies,
yeah,
I immediately go, oh God.
I know.
I'm like, come on, enough of the zombies. It's been like 20 years of zombies. Let's move on.
Right. Yeah. And that's, I guess that was the one thing about Re4. I was just looking at Re4 because they have that out there. Of course, I could pick that up for the PS4 because, I had the skills. I had the skills on the Wii, right? Yeah. For years. I got all the way to the right hand of God, on that game. I got everything you needed, all the weapons you could get, but I don't have those skills anymore on the Wii. I'm back to that freaking out thing where you're like, boom, boom, boom. Oh, good God, would you shoot something, hit something?
It's amazing how you played a game like just a couple years ago or 10 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
And you had gotten so good at it, and you try playing now, and it's like, I can't do anything. What happened? What happened to me?
And especially when we've played all of these, I think many, I'm sure many people have said this on their shows who are gamers. What's crazy is you get into all these other games that, they're first person shooters. They're so much more involved. And then you go back to an 8-bit game and you suck.
Those are hard, man.
I'm like, there's no freedom. It's like, you have to have a pattern, The bullet comes now.
YouTube channel. Whoops.
Yeah. What's that?
He says he's changed his YouTube channel name. It's going to have some with guitar, Van Halen, or hockey. Why don't you just go with Van Hockey? Get two of them in there at the same time.
It's perfect.
Yeah. It's almost Van Halen.
Right.
It's almost hockey.
But it's not.
You put your Van Halen in my hockey.
I was wondering what you were going to finish with there.
A little Reese's reference.
And now talking about ladies' night after you said that. Oh, man.
Ooh, JD Slapshot. That's pretty good, too.
That'd be great. That's a
good.
cool one. I like that. How about Van Slapshot? JD doing a show. Van Slapshot. Making copies. I think the awesome ladies of Go Game Go are about to have their own ladies' night show. That could happen.
That would
We
actually
could get
be really
taken over.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. We should try that. We should let them do one night.
Yeah, we can go in the comment section
And razz them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. For Switch, Master Blaster Trilogy.
Oh.
Master Blaster was on the NES a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I think it's on, I think the original is on the Switch Online service. You can try it out.
Oh. Sweet.
But they made a new version of it. They made a second one. They made a third. And they had some DLC. And then this one has everything all in one little pack. I was just laughing up a beat.
I know.
About old saggy bats. Around, folks. It's time for the old saggy pad show.
I just had a student going off on me today, and he's like, fat ass or whatever he said, something to me like, and I just laughed. He's like, what are you laughing at, bro? I'm like, first, I'm not your bro. Secondly, why don't you tell me something I don't know? I know I got chub. So what?
Don't call me old saggy pads.
Just don't call me old saggy pads. Oh, man. It's getting brutal. It's getting brutal. Hey, you know, I was trying to, what's the name? Pete, while we got you here, and I could check out our video.
Oh, Pete's not going anywhere.
But I'm not gonna do that right now. But what's the name of the candy bar that I really want to get? It's caramel. What'd you call it? Milk something or something milk, or what is that one?
Oh yeah, what was that?
I really because they didn't have it at the Global Foods, but what I want to know is if I can get it at Lolly and Pops. Because I know I saw the twirl bar. I almost got the twirl bar, but I wasn't in the mood. I got the arrow and a bunch of lions. So, and some wafers. Gosh, those wafers are so good. I love the
caramel.
Caramel. Yeah, that's it. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's the one I really want to try. So I'll have to go by Lolly and Pops and see if they have that.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
Yeah, I gotta watch it
while you're over there, Stuart.
I should check out.
Hey, Lolly, give me adverbs.
Do you think anybody's ever done that to them at that shop?
Not anyone working there is even old enough to remember. What? Why does everyone keep asking? Why do old people keep asking me if I have any adverbs?
Stupid old people. Sir, have you found everything you're looking for? No. What if I wanted to paint my house? How would I do that? Do you have any adverbs? I want to do it rather sloppily.
Those Schoolhouse Rock things are so cool.
They are cool. And it's amazing when you hear other things and you hear the influence of Schoolhouse Rock within those, whatever else it is that you hear.
I always thought the Giants could redo or could start up a new Schoolhouse Rock. They've got that goofiness about them.
Well, were they on that record?
Which one?
They had the Schoolhouse Rock remakes. You don't remember that?
I don't know.
I have it back there.
Let's see what's on Amazon. I'm curious what it looks like. I might jog my memory.
I
might have had it. That sounds like something I would definitely get.
Yeah. See the first thing that comes up, Schoolhouse Rock, 1973 TV series, and it's a little binder thing. It looks like denim. Here it is, Schoolhouse Rock Rocks. I don't think they were on it.
Schoolhouse Rock new DVD. Oh, I said new DVD instead of CD. But the first thing that popped up was Godzilla versus Kong. What the hell?
How do they mix that up? I don't know. They don't have a track listing here, though, for the album, I don't think, unless somebody put it in.
Oh, yeah. I did have this. It was like that plastic yellow stuff.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no track listing.
No, I'd have to put in let's put in Schoolhouse Rock Rocks.
Junction.
And that'll give it to us. We could go into Discogs. Discogs would have it too. Let's see here.
Eric Gibson says, "Keep rocking, brother."
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Yes, my buddy Eric over in Ohio. No, it had Skee-Lo, Daniel Johnston, Buffalo Tom, Man or Astro Man, Moby, Chavez, Biz Markie, the Lemonheads, Ween.
What did Biz Markie do for that?
He did the Energy Blues.
You got what I need.
It's so horrible. So horrible.
I played that for my son. My son. He goes. Is this a joke?
Yeah, thank you. That's exactly right.
I said, this is a really popular song at one point.
I told you about the end of my DJ gig, right? With the woman that sat down next to me with 30 minutes left.
No.
And she said, "You probably hate country." I'm like, I don't hate country. I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
I hate you though.
I hate you though. Ow. But I told her, I said, it's just that whole thing I can't take when it's over the top. I said, it's like I don't know if I should say, I better not say it. Somebody will take it wrong and they'll call me a freaking ass wipe over something.
An old saggy
old
pads.
Old saggy pads. Hey, saggy pads.
This Pete says all the Schoolhouse Rock videos are on Disney Plus.
I would assume so. I have them on DVD.
I had no idea. What's the connection? Oh, ABC?
ABC, right? Disney. Yep.
Okay.
So do they have, I wonder if there's anything new as far as, do they have, I don't even need to know, because I don't need to get them on any other format.
I read this as we're in Hawaii in the middle and round on both ends. I was like, wait a minute, that's high. He's talking about Ohio.
Ohio. 4 dead in Ohio.
Remember that was in Jocko Homo originally, where they were singing Ohio. What's round on the end and high in the middle? Ohio.
Oh my God!
It was original song, original lyrics. They took it out for the album.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
I loved it. They should have kept it.
Salvatore.
Hey, Salvatore, how's it going?
Good Schoolhouse Rock Funkos. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
They're for $18, you can get a Schoolhouse Rock Bill plush. They have the plush. So they don't have Schoolhouse Rock on Blu-ray, I don't think. Just on DVD. Oh, what?
What?
They have that can't be right. Okay, they have it used. Oh my God. You can get an acceptable copy. What's a good one? See if we can find a very good.
Of what are you talking about?
Schoolhouse Rock on DVD. They have a very good.
He's the point. I don't. At one point, I don't know if I still do or not.
For $8.89.
JD's mentioning some country guys here. Roy Clark, man. Go on YouTube and just look up Roy Clark, like some of his best stuff. He was amazing.
Yeah, he was an amazing guitar player.
Oh my gosh, that clip from The Odd Couple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've never seen anything like it. He was a madman. It was.
Yeah. He and many other country artists are just amazing players. I'm an old soul, but don't know where any of the references come from. You know, Eric, I don't know. Did you see that I found this for the PS4? I don't know if you were with us when I showed that. I'm wondering if these can be played online. Because if I would pay a few bucks. I don't know how much it costs to do PS4 because I don't normally pay to do that.
He almost spent a few $100s worth of Funkos the other night, including Speed Racer with Mach 5 and Quisp. That Quisp I would love to have. But JD,
I would too.
Damn it, I cannot do that. Where is Retro Richard? You need him. JD right here. Speed Racer with Mach 5.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite things. It's awesome.
Yeah. I picked up I can't say his last name again. Ron from Parks and Rec. Swanson. I picked up a Ron Swanson where he's holding his mug for Sella, but she'd already gotten it a long time ago. So I ordered Captain Carter for her.
Here, Mike put it really well. Roy Clark was one of the best string instrument players in the world.
Yeah.
There you go. String instruments. You're right.
String instruments.
He had a gift, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Savitar. Congratulations on the.
Hey, all right.
25 years. You're right up there with my wife and I. And Stuart, you're past us.
Yep.
Are you at 30?
Yeah. I'm coming up on 33.
Holy smokes.
Wait, 34.
Oh, yeah, you have to because we're not that far away from 30.
Yeah. Yep. Coming up on 34 next year.
Because my parents dragged me to a Roy Clark concert in Atlantic City. I was a metalhead, wanted nothing to do with it.
Huh.
It blew away. What a show. Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to love that. What is this? How did Vikings 2 get out of Walmart with a paid game still in? Yeah, thank you.
Are you sure you paid for it?
I'm really that good. Well, I think it's on my receipt. We can check the receipt. Because now I'm kind of eager to know. But no, I know it beeped. But I don't know, dude. I mean, nobody said anything. And it didn't. And I guess normally it would like doodly doodly doop as I'm walking out, right?
Or I didn't take it off.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But if I go back and buy you and my nephew one, then I guess I'll have to tell him, get rid of this Fargan box.
Savitar, your 25th anniversary, you're spending it right here on Go Game Go. Just like everybody should.
It's a romantic place to be.
Yeah. It's the most romantic YouTube channel going.
Yeah, of all the Vikings that you know, I am probably the most romantic Viking. So,
JD, if you want that Mach 5, I would grab it at that price because I paid quite a bit less than that. So it's only going up. Yeah. That'll probably be $100 a year from now.
What was the one I was looking at a Leslie Nope.
Oh yeah, from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, and it was like what 300 and something, or what was it? 164.
We went to Las Vegas and had Elvis renew our vows for our 25th. Yes, we did.
You didn't?
Yes.
No.
Not the real Elvis. That we couldn't afford a real Elvis.
Well, that would have been a lot to exhume.
But that trip to Vegas was like we all agreed that was the best vacation ever. We just had a blast.
Wow. Did everybody go?
Yeah, kids.
Wow.
We didn't even do any like Las Vegas things. We just hung out and walked around and did a few things. We mainly ate at really nice places.
Wow.
Which we rarely do on vacation, but for this one we went all out.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy crap.
JD's only 25.
Yeah, he's a pup. But he's kind of an old soul too.
Whoops.
Wait, that's not right. He's not 25. Maybe when he's on crack, he's 25. So have you seen this Jim Henson Funko holding Kermit?
No.
Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can.
Oh, nice, Salvatore. That should be fun.
I don't know where this stupid folder went. I made a folder for us, and it was like pictures. Show pictures. Oh, there. Hi. Show photos.
Elvis never died. He was a scroll. There's always that
Yeah.
rumor that Elvis, I think he may have written a book about it. I can't remember. There was a psychiatrist somewhere in Missouri who swore up and down that he was treating Elvis for several years long after he died. Supposedly
Shut
died.
up.
Yeah.
We
looked up, they had a little Elvis, little tiny Elvis.
Yeah.
And it was like twice the cost of a normal size Elvis. I told my wife, I said, shouldn't he be like half the price?
Oh, no. Did you know they had this? Hold on. I got to show you this. I didn't know they had. How,
That's right.
Does it ever kind of just throw you when you see some of these Funkos? You're like, okay, I've looked at Funkos for the longest damn time. And all of a sudden today, you're like, wait, what? All right. So here, let me show you these. It's going to take me a second. Oh my God. I still have all my other crap in here. So much crap. So have you seen, anybody had a chance to see Shang-Chi yet?
Not me.
Okay. I finally watched Black Widow, by the way. I really.
Is that a current film or was that on Disney Plus?
Black Widow? It's a new film. It's relatively new. But I think it's October 8th, it goes free on Disney.
All right. I'll watch it then.
But yeah, it's yeah. Black Widow. It's yeah.
So they don't.
I'm eager to hear what everybody else thinks.
You know that how Disney Plus does with some movies where they'll release it on release day and you can pay $30 to watch it. Do they just do that with certain films, not all their new films? Or do you know?
No, it's been that way pretty much since Mulan. That's one of the first ones I knew of where they charged $30. Because then Black Widow was like that.
So how long is it usually between when it gets released on Disney Plus for $30 until it goes free? Is it like 2-3 months?
You always figure it's somewhere within about a month of it coming out on DVD.
On DVD, okay.
Maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Once it's on DVD and everybody's had a chance to buy it, then that's like Black Widow. It's been out now for about. By the time it comes out, it will have been on DVD for about almost a month, 3 to 4 weeks.
Well, how long does it take to come on DVD?
Well, right now, it took Black Widow 2 months, maybe more.
On DVD, that's pretty.
Maybe
bad.
3 months. I guess my daughter probably saw it 3 months ago when it first came out. So. Yeah, and then I knew it was on. Look at this guy. Alex Trebek.
Lance's Barney Miller DVD set came. I'm glad we were able to trick you into buying that, Lance.
Is that the first season? Or the whole series?
And it was something like $45. It was crazy cheap.
Correct. Yes. 50,
it was like, what,
I mean,
8 or 9
$50.
seasons?
9, I think.
Something like that. Hey, Slappy Marsden.
Slappy. Yeah, and look at this Jim Henson one.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, Kermit the Frog.
That's pretty good.
So, is this just a test for Disney Plus? They're just trying out. It's an interesting idea because you've got to hit the perfect number. Like, it can't be so cheap that nobody goes to watch the film, and it can't be too expensive that nobody wants to pay for it to watch it on day one.
Oh, goodness me. I can't get this right.
Apparently, Shang-Chi will not be on Premier Access, just straight to Disney Plus by November.
Yeah, because otherwise Shang-Chi would have been on there. So now I did my show, and I know I talked to you guys about this. There was the very first Shang-Chi book I ever bought. That's the one I bought. Well, my parents bought it for me on the way to Arizona in 1975.
That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That was cool, man.
Is there a Barney Miller Funko set? I would love a fish Funko Pop.
Oh, man. Would that be great? Let's check it out. Barney.
So what is Free Guy? JD mentioned it, and Eric.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they have a wait. They have a Barney Miller. Oh no. I hate that I really hate it on Amazon when you type something in. I didn't even type it all in yet. And it just says Barney Miller Blu-ray complete series. And I'm like, what? It's available? And you click on it and it's not there.
Oh.
I'm like, what? So anyway, you just said what?
What is Free Guy?
Free
movie?
Guy. That's with Ryan Reynolds.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, and it's like a crossover of video games and life. I don't know what that in real life. I've only seen it,
Hey, Born Distracted's here. How you doing? How about a B. Arthur Funko set? What if, I don't think they've ever done this, but what if you had a two-sided Funko Pop? It was just one figure, Maud, flip it around, and it's the Golden Girls. Dorothy. Was it Dorothy? Is that her name?
Dorothy. That'd be awesome.
Would be cool. Just like turn it around and.
Yeah, because then they could make all kinds of Funko Pops like that.
It's like I'm in a Maud mood and just flip it around.
Yes, brilliant. Brilliant.
Where's Crow when you need him?
Yeah, right.
He probably has a direct hotline right to Funko Pop.
This says, just to give you a breakdown here real quick, it says in 20th Century Studios' epic adventure comedy, Free Guy, a bank teller who discovers he is actually a background player in an open world video game, decides to become the hero of his own story, one he rewrites himself. Now, in a world where there are no limits, he is determined to be the guy who saves his world his way before it's too
interesting.
We only have 14 hours to save the world.
Is that a Disney film?
It's 20th Century 20th Century Studios.
Okay. Salvatore Maud was a spin-off of All in the Family.
Yep.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm making sure she wasn't I know she came from All in the Family, but I'm trying to think, was she? So, wait a minute. Maud's maid was Florida, who got spun off into Good Times, correct? The mom from Good Times, wasn't she on Maud originally, got spun off?
Oh. So Maud was before Good Times?
Yeah, it would have to be if that's correct. I think
I mean, that's trippy.
Papa Pete would know for sure.
He would. He knows it all.
Cyril wants to see Free Guy. After you described it, I want to go see it too.
Yeah. I thought you said Frigga, because that was that's a part of my answer to Eric. Because Eric was asking, is everyone caught up on the What If series? Have you watched any? No, you haven't seen any of those because you don't have Disney.
No, I do.
You do now?
I went ahead in one of our shows. I think I tricked myself into buying it. So.
I remember that's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I am caught up on all the What Ifs. I just watched the latest one, but you're going to love it. It starts off with a killer episode.
That reminds me of my weekly Star Wars update.
Yeah.
I'm through 3 movies now.
Okay.
I watched Phantom Menace.
Okay.
What was the next one? What was the next one? Attack of the Clones? Is that it?
Yes.
And then Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
I thought Attack of the Clones was the worst one. I was sitting there laughing through part of it because the acting was so terrible. Oh my God, it was bad.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
smokes.
Yeah. And the guy that looks at the camera.
The first part of Revenge of the Sith I really liked. I was like, yes, now this is what I'm talking about. And then I don't know, it kind of fell apart at the end, but I think that's my favorite of those three anyway.
Yeah.
So what comes next? Is it the original three then?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's 1, 2, and 3, and then you have or you could, if you really want to get technical about it, the Clone Wars, you watch that animated series on Disney. You'll enjoy it. It's very good. So, wait, okay, hold on. All right, wait, have some fun. You got to watch the Clone Wars, and then you have to watch you have to watch Rogue One, then 4, 5, 6.
Right now, I think I have it where I'm watching them in the order that they
were
chronological order according to storyline, not
then you're going to want to watch the Clone Wars and then watch Rogue One and then watch 4, 5, and 6.
What TV show had the most spin-offs? I don't know. All in the Family had a bunch, and
so All in the Family had Jeffersons, Maude. What else?
Well, Good Times. Then, if you want to count
Good Times, and what's his
Archie Bunker's Place.
Archie Bunker's Place.
That's at least 4. I'm trying to see. Let's see.
As for What If, yes, as they've said, it is animated, and if you want to have a little fun, I wondered at first if it was the same studio many years later or the same kind of artwork. Check out Iron Man Armored Adventures. It's Tony Stark as a teenager, and it's almost a what if. What if he would have developed the Iron Man outfit as a teenager, being the son of his, famous, dad. So check out Armored Adventures. It's almost like an early version of the animation that is on What If, but What If it's beautiful, man. They've done it in a way where it's really like a comic book. It's 30 minutes, which is about how long it would take you to read a comic. And especially in that first episode, it's like boom, boom, boom. They don't spend a bunch of time, having characters talk. I can't stand that in some of my, comic book animation shows where you're like, blah, 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 blah. I'm not watching it for that. This is not an intellectual moment. These are superheroes. Just give me the comic book.
Did you see this? Disney Marvel is suing the comic creator estates for rights to the heroes.
I did hear about that. It's really sad.
Now, Pete also mentioned that there was a Gloria spinoff of All in the Family. I do remember that.
Oh, yeah.
And then Pete has 784 Hauser Street. I think that's 714 Hauser Street because that's Babe Ruth's home run total.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm guessing that's why they picked it.
Right.
But I think that storyline was a new family moved in to Archie and Edith's actual house. And it was it's an interesting idea. I've never seen that before, but it's kind of interesting to have bring the whole set back.
Right.
And but it's a whole different show.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Kind of smart.
So according to this, after Revenge of the Sith, this article says it goes Solo, Rogue One, and then you start with the original 3.
Yeah, Solo. I forgot about Solo. Yeah. Yep, that's right.
And the
Solo was entertaining, but I'll see how you like it.
The grand finale is Rise of Skywalker.
I don't know if I'd use the word grand. Certainly, it's the finale. The Last Jedi was kind of like the construction of the guillotine, and then the Rise of Skywalker was the chopping Bastille Day. So, except they had their ass sticking out. So they chop their ass off. But yeah.
JD.
I was right on it, dude. I was just
I
about
heard
to
Rise
hit
of
it.
Skywalker is awesome.
Oh man.
Salvatore, you can skip. So Salvatore, what I'm doing is I've only seen a few Star Wars films, so I'm doing it in chronological order according to the story, and I'm not skipping any. If I was skipping them, I wouldn't have watched Attack of the Clones. I'll tell you that.
Damn straight.
So,
You know they tell you to just skip the first one altogether when you're watching.
remember Big Bang Theory when they were doing this? They were watching. I guess the new Star Wars. No, it was Star Wars Day, is what it was. May the 4th.
Yes.
So they were going to watch all the films, but they mentioned another way of watching them, and it wasn't by theatrical release, and it wasn't in chronological order of story. Okay. There's some other way somebody had come up with that kind of changes things around if you watch them in a particular order. I can't remember what it was called though.
Let me.
Eric Tips, I wanted to like Solo, but I'm still on the fence.
Let's see.
Papa Peter.
The machete order.
Yeah, I think that's it.
They call it the machete order, which is, see if I can find it here. Raj, you know, I heard this way of watching the movies called the machete order, where you watch episodes 4 and 5, then skip episode 1, watch 2 and 3 as a flashback, and then finish with 6. Howard, okay, so you'd lose most of Jar Jar, all the trade route talk, and the boring Senate hearings, which are like watching C-SPAN with monsters.
C-SPAN with monsters.
See, that's what they said. You just skip number 1. That's yeah.
I know I wasn't going to say about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Now,
Rise of Skywalker is the greatest film.
I'm a huge like alien fan, and by that I mean actual aliens that may or may not be around. I'm always fascinated by stories because like that's the biggest story of all time if there is, and we ever come up meet them.
Yep.
But sometimes when I'm watching the Star Wars films and they have all these different races, and some are cool, but at some point I just feel like someone's like, we need some guy with a horn in his head. We need a blue guy. It's just weird. I don't feel like they put any kind of care into it. They're just like, I feel like someone's just out there like, hey, here, what about this one? This one's crazy. Look at this. I don't know. It just seems like, where's the praying mantis guys? Where's the
Yeah.
Where's the reptilians? I don't know.
Reminds me of Jimmy Fallon when he had his thank you night, right? It was his thank you night, and he goes, "Thank you, aliens, for being so advanced to make spaceships that will go to other galaxies and still not wear pants." Look at this. Solo was filmed mostly with natural lighting. First Star Wars movie to do that. A little underlit for my taste. Interesting call, Slappy.
Yeah, I never heard that.
That might be one of the underlying things that was bugging me. I don't know.
Yeah, Pete, that cantina scene in the first one, that's what really. I was watching it when it first came. I was a little kid, and I don't know. It was just so goofy. It really. I was like, God.
Well, but what's going to bother me, Jeff? What's bothering me now is that you don't have the originals.
What do you mean?
So you're going to see doctored BS 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
You're going to have to see Greedo shoot first. Stupid. And I don't know. When you watch it
on Disney Plus?
Huh?
That's the version they have on Disney Plus?
Oh, yeah. You know that. Yeah. You know that's what's going to happen. That's the one you're going to have to be subjected to. It's just like I think it's the same way on Spotify, like when you hear the first Foreigner album, they have the single version of feels like the first time on it. It's not even the original album version. It's really gross.
I don't know how many times I've got to hear Maestrona on the radio, and they play that god-awful version from Reality Bites where they cut out the best part of the song, the guitar solo. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? They cut out the guitar solo.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. As long as they don't take out the line, she takes you by the short hairs.
Those little gray aliens, those are humans from the future. Yeah, that's one theory.
Thanks for wearing pants. Not.
I don't know if I like that theory. I think I'd really prefer that they were aliens.
What do we have here? The Star Wars aliens that people really like were thought to be infamous from Ralph McQuarrie. Were showcased in the Mandalorian series, and I
don't dislike all of them. Some of them are really cool designs, but some of them I just feel like I don't know, they're just filling in space.
Filling in space in space.
Yes.
Kosha, Mando, and Boba Fett all this year. So you haven't seen The Mandalorian yet?
No, I saw the first episode a long time ago. So when we go to watch it, I'll start it over again because I don't remember. All I remember that Bert from Big Bang Theory was in it. You know, the big guy, the geologist.
Oh yes, yes.
Bert. He was only in it briefly.
Yeah.
All right. So the very original ones, are they only available on VHS?
Nope. I have them on DVD. I have them on DVD, VHS, and Laserdisc.
So they've never been on Blu-ray, the original ones.
Yeah, because I got pissed off at a sales dude at Best Buy. Decades ago by now. Because I'm like, are these the originals? And he goes, yep. And I took them home. Nope. So, and no, I'm not selling them, folks.
Huh.
The box is even signed by Dave Prowse. Wow. What's this about Solo? Some say Solo shot first. One that shot. Yeah, Greedo didn't even get to shoot. He shot his shoot off. See ya. You did. You can't shoot.
He shot his shoot off.
He shot my shoot. This is a whole new take on Hamilton. I'm not going to throw away my shot. Have you ever seen the Richard Pryor TV show? Yeah. They did a Star Wars bar skit with Richard as the bar owner and used many of the aliens from the movie.
Oh, so the original ones are on Blu-ray.
They are, but they're the new ones. I don't think they have the. You saying the original?
Wait a minute. So
on Blu-ray?
Eric said that, and JD thinks that. So is that true? The original ones, as like the original theatrical releases?
Well, what they did on DVD, what I have on DVD is that they have the original and the new one on there. So the discs, there's multiple discs. Robot Chicken. Oh man, those Robot Chicken are awesome. Have you seen those, Jeff? Oh, you need to follow up. Once you've watched them all, you need to watch it. I won't even talk about. Let's not even talk about those, because once you've seen them all and then you watch those, there's one I'm dying to tell you about, but you haven't seen them, so I can't talk about it.
Okay.
I don't call that.
Sounds like the original movies without any changes are not on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But you said they're on DVD.
DVD, if you can find them.
Why wouldn't they put them on Blu-ray? How many of those things do they sell?
Because it's not the version that they want to sell.
Or at least put it on Disney Plus.
Well, let me see what this says. I'm looking at Star Wars released in 2019. Let's say usually you have to go down to the Stephen Mumford says. in December of 2009. I unwittingly rented this and regretted it within minutes as the bogus CGI inserts began to annoyingly intrude. So, hoped for theatrical, got cringy, unupdated versions.
Yeah,
So
Jay, we're talking about the original theatrical releases. If they're on anything besides VHS and DVD.
Yeah. Here's the complete DVD. Okay, but I think it's the gold ones that are correct. I think that has both versions. I didn't think it was the silver ones. I thought it was the gold ones.
Look what Lance said. R2D2 looking at Ancestry.com. He's part C++, Linux, trash can, hubcap, laser pointer, and Duracell batteries.
Skeezy. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, you want to talk skeezy, just Greedo that's what he is. He bleeds skis.
He's a bleed ski.
I was gonna, I didn't know he was Russian. Or is that Polish? Yeah, the silver. Here it is. So the silver letterboxed version. Gold was the scanned ones.
4x3.
Yeah.
There's a 4x3 version out there?
I guess.
Ugh.
Ugh. For King. Yeah. Luke and Leia. I like Layla.
Yeah.
All the way, then regretted it. That was one of my favorite T-shirts that I saw at Comic-Con a few years back. Was them, and she's kissing him, and it says awkward.
Well, you mentioned Russian. There was this woman I know. She was having a new floor put in.
Yeah,
and she would mention it every so often. It was taking like a couple weeks. I don't know why it was taking so long, but she said the guy was Russian, and his name was Ruben. And she said he never wore a shirt. And so then I replied, "Is his name Ruben Shirtoff?" Pretty good. Ruben Shirtoff.
Oh my God. I've got to tell my teacher that one tomorrow.
Oh, God, that's a good one.
Oh, that's beautiful and horrible at the same time. Here, what's this? The special editions came out in 97, didn't they? Anything previous would be original. Yeah. And what is this? Star Wars movie poster where she is sitting down and grabbing his leg next to it. Yeah. Yeah. Where she's all like in the real sexy painting one. Not the realistic one. I still remember when Star Wars came out and the comic books were coming out and my brother's like, "Why aren't you collecting those?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Star Wars. I don't know what this is." So,
what is this Star Wars?
What is this? So then I bought, they remember when they put comics, they still do it, I think, but they put like 3 to 5 comics in a bag and sell them all together. It was sealed at the top, and that's how I ended up getting like the first 3 issues of Star Wars comics, because they put them in a bag like that. Because everybody else was like me, running around going, "I don't know what Star Wars is." So, you got me on my knees. Actually, that's my my nephew's daughter's name. He did see the one version. He did see one. I did see one version. Yeah. I don't know. Mine are over there. I could go over and grab them, I suppose. Most powerful crank in the galaxy. That takes me back to who was it that was saying that their kid went as the guy from Breaking Bad and broke up a bunch of blue Jolly Ranchers?
Oh yeah, who was that on the show?
Who said that? That was last week during the Candy Show.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was
Yeah,
that was the comment of the night.
that was beautiful. Bootleg Hawaiian shirt with the same design on the original M. Oh man. So I was also trying to think about some of this stuff. We talk about a lot of stuff in our feed between us buddies that
We got a lot of typos tonight.
hang on. Do we have another one?
One version where Like and Leia had no regrets.
Like oh man. I think you know these are happening. You know why these are happening, right? You do realize these people have seen Rise of Skywalker. You wait until you're done seeing that movie, you'll have a lot of typos. You will have typos. Just saw a bootleg Hawaiian shirt made of. And again, are we going to make a vote to never call it A New Hope again? Just call it Star Wars, since they felt like they had to name it later.
Lick and Leia.
That's what it is on Pete's sex tape version of Rise of Skywalker.
Or as JD says, Rise of Stu Walker.
Stu Walker. Now that I'd watch.
Hey, one more quarter. How's it going?
What's shaking?
What's shaking, quarter?
I got a whole bunch of quarters. I got a little change in my pocket.
Going jing-a-ling-a-ling.
Ling. I'll be singing that on Saturday.
I love that song.
Yeah, I know.
This is just like the Atari VCS that changed to Atari 2600 later on in life.
Yeah.
It wasn't a 2600 when I had one.
Right. I'll tell you what. Do you have something you can hone in on for just a minute while I step away for just a minute?
All right.
I'll put you solo.
You go grab something and I'll start honing.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, let's see. What do we got going on here, guys? One more quarter. What's your next shooter video you got coming out? One more quarter has a really good channel of shoot 'em ups. Go Stu, go. What candy one? The correct choice. One more quarter. Reese's peanut butter cups. And they beat Twix. I forgot what was the other Final Four. I don't remember. Ooh, Razion EX. Did you get it digitally, quarter, or did you have the physical for that? No, originally they weren't going to put out a physical digital version. They added that later. Which is kind of weird for everyone who wanted to get it on physical, but because they knew it wasn't coming. But I'm glad they did it because that way everyone gets to play it. Yeah, I think it may have been 100 grand Snickers, Pete. I just had a peanut butter Snickers. It was okay. Wasn't as good as I was hoping. But it's not bad. Pretty much anytime I eat any candy that's peanut butter and chocolate, I'm like, it's pretty good, but I might as well just eat a Reese's peanut butter cup. Wait a minute, you have Darius Gaiden on Saturn? Oh my gosh. Do you have a lot of Saturn games? Quarter? Or I'm sorry, Saboteur. Do you have a lot of Saturn games? Because those shooters on Saturn are really expensive. I don't think I have any of them. Oh, that's cool. More physical. That's even better. That way everybody can buy it if they want it. Lance, I'm guessing Lion Bar will make it into the next candy bracket the next time we do one, because I've had one since, and it's really good. It's very good. Oh, yeah, Japanese versions of Saturn games are always cheaper. And I also I had a 100-gram bar, one of those little ones. I haven't had one in a while, but as I was eating it, I was like, man, this is really good. I said, maybe I should have put 100 grand higher on our list, because it was very good. Oh, look, where's Stuart? We can need him. There's the Sackboy up there by the Three Stooges. Oh, Saboteur. Speaking of Sega Saturn, look here up above. This controller right here is a Sega Saturn controller. It's the S-Bomb. As you can see, it's a Bomberman controller. It's got a Bomberman face, and the eyes in it are actually switches, like dip switches, to move up and down. That is a great controller. Yeah, I had the Lion Bar. I also tried the Crunchy from we have a local store that has a lot of candy from different countries, and so we got to try the Crunchy Bar that Papa Pete was bragging about. That was also very good. Although he said, when I described it, he said that the Crunchy Bar I was eating was actually different than the one he has. And the one we were eating, it says it was made in England. And I think the one Papa Pete was eating, I think that's actually was made in Canada. Huh. So, and it sounds like it's quite different, which is really weird. I'm not sure why you have the same candy, same name, same package, basically, and have the candy itself be different.
Okay.
I hear Stuart in the background. Stuart, are you back there? Oh, I see Stuart. There he is.
Okay.
Yeah, Twix and peanut butter cups are among your favorite. I don't even think I put Twix peanut butter on there, which I should have.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Because it didn't get any votes. Like, it wasn't even
no
votes at all, which is a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete says the Canadian Crunchy is different than the British Crunchy bar.
Well, see it. Okay.
Same wrapper and everything. Same name, same logo.
But it's just different. How's it different? Different in flavor or different in consistency?
Well, when I was describing it to Pete, I said there's like a circular spot in the middle of the candy bar, goes all the way through, and it's kind of like Butterfinger, but not as crunchy and not as like sticky to the teeth. But I said, but that was surrounded by this white, like more of a soft texture.
Oh,
like
okay.
I don't think it was nougat. But he said their Crunchy bar, the centerpiece I was describing, is the entire bar with chocolate on top. So
yeah,
the bar I was eating, they added something completely different.
Because I saw those, I almost got one, but they're not my favorite. I tried it and I was just like, nah.
Jeff, your shirt made me want to fire some classic NES, and now I'm playing TMNT.
Oh,
Eric Gibson, did you hear that there's a new Turtles game coming out, a new 4-player fighter, and it
really
looks amazing. It's going to be on the Switch and other systems.
Okay.
It looks amazing, and I believe it's online, so we could actually band up together. 4 of us could play if we wanted to. And
Eric, do you have Scott Pilgrim?
that's a good game.
I had to open them up.
Snickers are very good. That's Slappy, I mentioned it before. Snickers, I believe, is the only. Well, I shouldn't say the only, but it's one of the very, very few candy bars I like that have peanuts in them. Yep, coming out of different systems. Ooh. Does not have Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, Pete said here it's 100 in Canada. It's 100% sponge toffee wrapped in chocolate.
Wow.
That is not what I ate. So strange. But I showed him the wrapper, and it looked like the exact same thing.
Yeah. Oh no! Yeah.
Bacon.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I could put jelly though on my bacon and egg cheese sandwich. I can do that.
I don't know why it made me think that, but as soon as you said that, I thought of, I got blisters on my fingers.
Wow, 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 wow. Good old Helter Skelter. And then there's the Who. When they get done with Happy Jack, and you hear Pete Townsend yell, "I saw you," because Keith Moon kept making them laugh, and so they had him hide behind in the engineer area. They had him hide behind the soundboard, and right at the end, he popped up. I saw you.
JD, I think
Canadian Milky Way.
I think that's a Papa Pete Milky Way, where it's
I
malt
think so.
hops instead of malt and caramel.
What are you drinking tonight, Pete?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that too. What are you drinking, Pete?
I hope you're not drinking my beer. Oh.
It's time.
Oh,
I love
pizza.
Those old turtle games.
Oh, I know. They're so great.
I can't wait for the new one. I don't know if it's coming out this year or not. I can't remember if they said. But they're showing it. It looks fantastic. And the fact that it's 4-player online.
How long have those guys been going now?
I don't know.
I mean,
makes me think of bacon on maple syrup flavored donuts.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. Those are good. I have had those. But and when it comes to some of those things, I want them fresh, I'd rather make my own. I need to learn how to make my own maple syrup, maple frosting, and then so that I can get some donuts that are just plain donuts, like get a plain donut from Tony's Donuts up the road, and then put my own maple on there, and then some bacon that I've just made. Because otherwise, it's just not fresh. It's not. That's why I don't ever buy a donut with cereal on it, because by the time you eat it, it's like,
oh, like when I sprinkle Captain Crunch on it.
Yeah, because the cereal is stale by then. It's gotten so much moisture from the frosting or whatever else is on it to make it stick that it's chewy. It's not crunchy. So, turkey bacon? No.
Yeah, I don't like turkey bacon.
Nope.
Yeah, JD, you're right. Nobody wrote turtles down for their candy last week.
Good call. I love turtles. One of the other things I didn't put down that I loved growing up and can only get in like Uranus is or places like that are those Brock's caramels, where it's got the vanilla center or the chocolate center. So, oh, look at that.
Pete's second sentence sounds like or his second part of his comment sounds like an ad. Like a commercial. At the moment, I'm drinking some Snappy from 9 Locks in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Nice, crisp, strong beer.
The Mutant Ninja Turtles in the fighting game Injustice 2 I did not know they were in that.
Neither did I.
I mean, which
Wait.
injustice do I have?
My wife's going to bed. What? The show's not over.
Good night. Maybe she's taking us to bed with her.
Come on.
That's steamy.
Not watching the end of the show.
My wife doesn't even watch the show. Oh, they were DLC.
Ah.
That makes sense. Well, I might have to check that out then.
Pete.
Where's Perry? Oh, wow. She is
Perry?
Go Game Gone. I mean, I was going to talk to you about doing a shorter show tonight, but things not to kid about in Canada. Bacon, beer, hockey, Rush. And Tragically Hip. Yeah,
Why
where
not
is
like-
Perry?
Why do I feel like JD is Canadian? He's not Canadian, is he?
Who?
JD? Isn't he from DC?
I think so.
I think JD wants
Well,
to
he's from somewhere else originally. Right, JD? I thought he was from somewhere else originally. Fry up your bacon. Take the leftover bacon grease. Add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Caramelize on low heat.
Oh.
3.5 minutes?
Ask and
Easy
you
make
shall
a
receive.
difference.
Perry!
It's Perry.
Perry. Perry dog.
Perry.
Perry. Perry, Perry, Perry.
That does sound amazing.
Christian, what is that in the hallway? What is that in the hallway?
We are making him an honorary Canadian. Ah, that's sweet. Look at that. They're going to make
That's
JD an
beautiful.
honorary Canadian. What's that about? Ooh. Jeff, did you say you'd been to Canada at all?
No,
No, I haven't either.
I've never even come close, really.
Christine tiptoed in there.
Well, I take it back. We went to let's see. No, we were in Wisconsin.
Okay.
I mean, that's not too far, but
Yeah.
that's the closest I've ever been.
Okay.
Furthest
Yeah.
north I've ever been.
Christine, I think when we were in Michigan, she went over into Canada briefly. I wasn't on that excursion.
Oh, that's right, New Jersey. I forgot because
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see there.
yeah, I remember you talking to some people about this.
Mm-hmm. Need to keep the streak going. Oh yeah, they call him the streak. I was just talking about who was I talking to? My brother about him, that song. Because that's why can't I say his name again? That did the streak.
It wasn't Jim Stafford, was it?
No, it was. Was it a Jim though?
Was that out like the same time as or close to it, like the Convoy song and
Mm-hmm.
CB radios? What a
Yeah.
crazy time to be alive.
That was nutty.
Ray
There was all-
Stevens.
Ray Stevens, thank you. I eventually came up with it when we were talking about it the other day. I did come up with Ray Stevens. We were talking about down south, Silver Dollar City, Branson. We were talking about Branson. And I'm like, it's never been my kind of place to go. Yeah, C.W. McCall, but who actually was C.W. McCall? Anybody know?
Hmm.
I interviewed him in a limousine driving from Clayton Road. You know where that kind of the one hotel and restaurant place. It's the
Fox
it
and the
looks
Hound.
looks like the Swiss style. Anyway, I rode in a limo from there down to not KMOV, but 12. What is it? 1290, whatever. 12. The sports station. What is it? God, my brain is on.
1380. There's 1120.
There's 1120. What is that?
KMOX.
KMOX. Thank you. I was so close. I was one letter off. Yeah, KMOX. So we rode from there to there, and I did the interview. Could you get your butt off of my mouse?
You know, if you have a decent enough radio at night, pretty much everybody in chat can hear KMOX.
Really?
That goes pretty much coast to coast. I mean, it's weak, but because I've heard people from New York and California who said when they're little at night, they'd please hand me the cat's ass. That at night they were able to pick up Cardinal games all the way across the country. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is kind of what Christine kind of did too. I think my son has been there to Niagara Falls. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, that's my Punky cat. Right, Punky?
Punky.
Let me see if I can get him here. There he is. On my table of shame.
Wait a minute. Is that a slinky?
No.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
Right by the cat.
Over
right
there?
In front.
Oh, in front?
Oh, that's a brush, isn't it?
It's a brush. Yeah.
Oh, at that angle, it almost looked like it kind of looked like a slinky. That's funny. So
here's do you like shortbread? Like Lorna Doones and stuff?
I don't know if I'd like it. It's okay.
Yeah, they have this Walker's, which is at Global Market as well. But I bought that at Trader Joe's has it. And I love shortbread because I'm Scottish. That's why. But anyway, here's the movies I was going to show you. So here's the silver version, regular DVD. And this is the one that has the original theatrical version. If that's correct. And it also came with a bonus disc. So that's how you know what the originals are. Has that bonus disc. And then here's the
Pete cat.
Nope, it's the gold. It is the gold. I thought so. It's not silver, it's gold.
Silver and gold.
This is what you need. This one has Pete and I went back and forth about this before because it's confusing. But this one says disc 2 original theatrical. So that's what it is. Okay. So that's what you need. But if you want, I can come visit you and we can watch.
That's what you need.
I'd watch those with you.
Infinite's here. How's it going, Infinite?
I just think it's funny that I was thinking it was the silver ones, but they're not silver, they're gold. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. So Jeff and I, many years ago, did we talk about this before?
I don't know.
Jeff and I, many years ago when we worked together, we realized that we both liked the classic Christmas shows like Rudolph, Year Without a Santa Claus, Frosty, all of those shows. And so we decided we were going to have a watching party. And I said, dude, well, I didn't have a lot of them at that time, did I? I kind of invested in them, I think, to do that party. And I had a few, but I didn't have as many. And so I bought up a few more and we had a huge party and watched them. And God, Jeff, that was at our old house.
That was like around 90, 91, 92.
Yeah, it was, no.
Probably 91, 92, 93.
Yes. Yeah. Like 30 years ago. And how did we end the first party?
I don't know. I can barely remember.
Watching the birth video of my oldest.
Oh,
You remember that?
I actually do not remember.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, that's when Bob Deering was here.
During.
Yeah.
I heard his
It goes
name
right
like
like
three different
Martini Tiny
ways.
Tabletop.
Yeah. Martini Tiny Tabletop. Ah. Oh God. What is wait, which streaming service has all the Saturday Night Live shows?
Well, is that the Peacock? Does that have it? Or is it on Hulu?
God, you think Peacock would? NBC.
Yeah. I mean, you would think. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm wondering if it's got Hulu, though.
I don't know. Are they? I'll have to watch them to see if they are completely intact or if they just show parts of shows.
No, they're
The
intact.
whole thing? Okay. Because I'd like to rewatch like Saturday Night Live of like 89, 90, 91, 92, that era. That's my favorite. Oh,
Well,
my God. Phil Hartman and
yeah.
Mike Myers.
Yeah. As soon as they hit streaming, I jumped on and watched the Devo episode and I watched the Gary Newman episode.
I have the Devo Saturday Night Live appearance where they're playing Satisfaction. I have that in one of my Chrome tabs right now.
Really?
It's a remastered HD version. It's the best version I've ever seen of it. I mean, it looks really nice. And remember who introduced them?
No.
Fred Willard.
Shut up.
Was wearing a Boston Red Sox jacket.
Oh my gosh. No, I forgot that. I wonder who introduced Gary Newman.
I don't know.
He did Cars, and then he did a song that he did as the Gary Newman and the Tubeway Army. The one about aliens. Don't remember. Which reminds me of a great David Bowie song called Loving the Alien.
Yeah,
First song on Tonight, I do believe. Such a great album.
Well,
yeah, Hulu. Infinite says it's on Hulu.
Yeah, and Eric says Peacock. It might be on both. I don't know.
It could be on both. Like Frasier is on both.
Yeah, that's on Amazon Prime, right? And Peacock.
I'm watching it on Hulu.
Oh, I take it back. Amazon Prime only has one season of it.
Oh, I see.
Unless you're in Canada, then Amazon Prime has all of them. Because Pete's watched it.
Damn you, Canada.
Damn you, Canada, and your full series on.
You know what? You need to play his laugh right now.
Oh wait. Well, the timing's all wrong, but it's still be funny.
He's still adorable as shit.
He said it took him 4 takes to get that laugh. Yeah, I don't know. I know you can switch your location with a VPN and check out other countries like Netflix and stuff. I actually need to do that.
Interesting. Oh, what is this? Gary Newman concert clips, much heavier than I would have thought. Yeah. A lot of guitar. Yeah. He puts on a great show. I was very fortunate to see him play here. I mean, within the last 10 years, I do believe. It was at some club down toward where you work, Jeff. Down toward the office there. There's some club down in that area. Because I was like, well, wait a minute. This is where Jeff works. But yeah, it was a really cool show. Really cool. I didn't get to meet him. I wanted to. We stood by his bus for a long time. We stalked the bus. Me and my buddy and a line of other people. And eventually somebody popped out of the bus. He says, I can grab one item from everybody and he'll sign it. So I think I had him sign my vinyl of Pleasure Principle.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah. But my buddy, He'd followed him all the way through the years. I kind of lost interest. Not that the music was really bad either. It's just I just lost interest. I didn't follow it.
Whoops! I turned on the wrong thing there.
Oh, whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Rogue One though, man, I'm eager to see what you think about that. This is the best of the new ones. And then you can watch them on Disney Plus. Now these are the 2D versions. This is the 2D version of Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
They have a 3D version. It's just a little bit different. And then the
Oof.
Ish.
That guy.
I mean, what's that say about Jar Jar Binks? They didn't even put him on the cover.
I think I like Jar Jar better than the adults. What's his name? Anakin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh God, guy's bad.
Yeah. And there, see, he's not even on that first one. No Jar Jar.
No Jar Jar.
No Jar Jar. No Jar Jar.
JD asked, he goes, he didn't sign your chest, Stu?
No.
Yeah, just pull the buttons apart. Just sign it right here.
No, he signed my ass.
We saw Bert Navarre, the Knack, sign some woman's chest.
Oh, we did. We did. Yes. Oh man, that was
Interesting.
That was brilliant times, man, I'll tell you. Having dinner with Bert Navarre. I got to get him on the show. And then I wanted to show these two because they were right there in the collection right by it. Pete had some of these the other day, or whatever, however many weeks it was ago. But remember, these are these really fat of the Star Trek.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So Wrath of Khan and Search for Spock.
I like the old DVDs, the ones that say widescreen. Remember how some of these people used to complain? Why are you chopping off the top and the bottom of these movies?
Yep.
No, it's not what's happening.
No, not the. You're not on par there, pal. Think about it. We're giving you the whole show, not part of what you've been getting. I just thought I'd pull this thing out of here.
What is that?
That's that's that new case that I bought. That Otter case.
Oh.
But it's like I got to get it figured out though. What the hell? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I got yeah, this one here on my phone is an Otter case.
Yes. I have one on my phone as well.
I went ahead and got it because when we got the new phones, because my last phone, probably within a month of me getting it, I didn't have a case on it, and it slipped out of my pocket and smashed on the. So I spent like 3 years with a cracked screen.
Yeah, I hate that. I had my last phone that I bought was I think we had just ordered cases and it slipped off the bathroom counter and went face down. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, timing. It's all about timing. I got to figure out how this thing opens up. But I wish I had this. If I'd only had this last week.
Yeah, JD, they are made from real otters because they're waterproof. Water just beads up and goes right off.
Yeah, I've seen many otters with those cases because they make waterproof ones. They just don't make shatterproof ones. That would have helped me.
Oh, God, it's the worst. Your phone cracks, especially when it was early on. Because we had an oddball phone last time, and
on the new movie of yours.
Oh, did Did you show a movie that had like some kind of a casing on it?
I don't know. Was it? Oh, unless she's talking about a Thor movie. One of my students asked me, he says, have you seen the trailer for something? There's something that's coming where there's a new trailer. I'm like, no. You should watch it. It's really good. I'm like, why? I'm going to go see the movie. Why would I? I don't watch trailers. Why is it so hard to convince some people that you don't do something and they continue to think that you should do something? Why don't you watch trailer? You need to watch the trailer. Just watch the trailer. No. I don't watch trailers. I'm not going to watch the trailer. Is that okay?
Your anti-theft case. That is quite the OtterBox on your Uncharted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if I can get that taken off of there. Because I don't know. Even though it doesn't really matter, I could break it off of there, but I'm like, I don't. It seems like a waste to break it.
It looks like the Cardinals' winning streak is coming to an end.
Oh no! What's the score?
4-0 in the 7th. 17 in a row, though. I've never seen that in my lifetime.
It's still time. There's still time. We've done crazier things, right?
I don't know. You explained it, sir. It was still funny.
That was just in something, though. I just saw that in a show. It's not funny if you have to explain it. Yeah. What was it?
It was our show.
It was. That's right. That's right. I saw it ahead of time. I watched a preview. Damn it.
You watch that trailer.
See, the best parts. They give away the best parts. Has there ever been a movie that you've watched or here's 2 questions. Has there ever been a movie that you've watched for which you saw the trailer and you're like, well, I knew all that stuff?
Wait a minute. You say you watch a trailer and then the movie and
then you're like, well, here's an example of
like really put all the good stuff in the trailer?
Yes. Like I remember I was so excited to go see Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire when it came out. Because it was the first Spider-Man movie, right? So we're like all excited. I'm excited. Brad, my friend Brad, who's a huge Spider-Man fan, is really excited. And then we see it. And I go, dude, that was, well, it's Spider-Man. Amazing. And I go, what'd you think? He goes, yeah, it's good. I don't know. I think maybe I'd seen too much of it already. I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, you should be as fired up as I am right now.
I'll tell you what trailer ruined a movie for me.
Okay.
Was Arthur. Back in 1980?
Well, yeah.
The funniest scenes, that entire movie were all in the trailer. So when I'm watching it, I'm like, yeah, okay, I've seen this.
Yeah.
But that was all the best stuff crammed in one trailer. Like, why did you show this?
So there you go. There it is. There's one right there.
Oh.
Yeah, which is the reason I stopped watching trailers. I don't watch trailers. Now, do you ever do this? Do you ever not see trailers, watch the movie? Like, let's just say, well, in my case, and Pete's case, it's easy for this to happen because we have a library of films, which I'm trying to create your library. But then Pete, I would be interested, or anybody else who has a big collection of movies. Do you ever watch the movie, never seeing a preview, and then you're like, I wonder what they showed on the trailer? And so you watch the trailer, and you're like, Judas Priest, it gave everything away.
There's probably not too many movies I've seen without seeing something of it. But I mean, I've told a story before that we went in blind and saw Blair Witch because we didn't even go to see it. We went to see something else, and everything was sold out. And Blair Witch was I think it did sell out because we were jam packed there, but we got in there.
Wow!
And I didn't know what it was. I had no clue what it was. So that was kind of cool seeing it without knowing, because like the first half hour, we're all going like, "Is this real? Like, what are we watching?"
Right.
it was just crazy. It's like, I don't know what I'm watching here. It's just so weird.
That was a well done film.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, part of the way through, I still was trying to figure out if this was a movie or a documentary or like what the hell am I watching?
Yeah. Wonder where the scene was in the movie. Well, Cyril, let's talk about that. How about those trailers? Like all the way back when they did trailers for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, they showed the scene that was cut.
That's
In the preview, they showed the soup song, and it was not in the movie. Have you ever tracked in your brain those scenes that you see at a trailer and then it's not in the movie?
I kind of like that, or I like having a trailer done in a way where you're not just listening to one joke after another if it's a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes I wish they would just get a little more creative with their trailers. Yeah, because I don't want them to give anything good away.
I wish they'd just shorten them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It just seems outlandish when they just keep going and going. And I'm like, how much of this movie are you going to show? Because all I do is I get in the theater. Christine likes to see trailers. I don't. I just recline my chair all the way back, close my eyes.
Do you do this?
I don't. I used to, and I don't. Because my brain I'm more of a visual learner. The audio goes in one ear and out the other. I'm a classic in one ear, out the other guy. So I'm not always concerned about that because I'll hear it and I'll be like, I don't know what. I suck at that game where you tell a story and then I got to tell it to the next person. I suck
You're
at
the one
that.
that messes it up every time.
I am. I'm the one that ends up, I don't know. You're talking about a party on the Mayflower, and the next thing you know, I'm eating cheese with a rat. And I'm like, I don't know how that happened.
Oak City Gamers is here. How you doing?
Oak City.
Wow, what a day. What happened today, Oak City Gamers? Something good, hopefully?
Yeah, I guess. There's a little more down below. Stop watching trailers, but some directors are good at specifically misleading fans. See, I just want to go in. I don't want anybody stealing anything from me because that's what I call it. I call it stealing. I don't think you're ruining anything. I think you're just straight stealing. And that's kind of the way it is with Bummed at Ready Player One. How is there no Rush? I know, right? Yeah, the kid was like the biggest Rush fan. I know. Well, what's with Ragnarok where they got so damn lazy and they used that Led Zeppelin tune, Immigrant Song, twice. You're like, are you serious? You've already used it once. You're going to do it again? Stupid. My what? My broskiff?
From another Moskiff.
That's so adorable. One of my students was going off on me today, right?
Oh yeah.
Going off on me today, and I said, that's cute. He goes, stop saying it's cute. I go, that's really cute.
That's adorable.
Adorable. I'm gonna totally use that. You know what was really funny is I had a student who really, as far as I knew, really didn't like me because I just wouldn't get upset at the weird stuff he would say. But there was two of us at school today, couldn't even think of that student's name. I'm like, thank you. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one that forgets these people when they're out of my life, when they've acted like that. It's like, bye. All right. So the Infinity War trailer specifically showed Hulk in the final fight, but he doesn't show. Interesting. Yeah, we went and did a flagship episode. Cited. I'll spoil here. We're ending.
Ending your thrift show? How come you're ending it?
Yeah. Oh, damn. No, that's not what I mean. No, I don't mean stupid at all. I would mean annoying. You know, like the woman who was talking to me about country. You probably hate country music. I don't hate country music. I just don't like it. And I just don't like when they do that thing and they really drag it. Well, they call that twang, she said. I said, I call it annoying. What is this? Oh, you did that. We were doing a flea market show. What? Are you going to flea markets and then you're going to show what you bought or what you found? Jeff, have you ever been to a flea market?
Yes.
What was the best thing you ever found at a flea market? Like something that somebody was selling cheaper. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I got like a boxed NES with Rob the Robot a long time ago.
Wow.
Back when it didn't cost much. We were in some other city though. We weren't here.
That's wild.
I don't know. We were on vacation somewhere, and wherever we were at, they were known for having this humongous thrift store. It was just huge. So we went there to see if they had anything good.
Wow. I went to a flea market in Florida that was kind of, you know, it was part hidden treasures, part so it's part garage sale and part retail. You know, so you could buy knives, and I just remember my niece's first husband was looking for knives and guns and stuff. So they had like retail booths, but then they also had people that had just stuff. And I remember finding a copy of, I think it was the remaster of Judas Priest's Hellbent for Leather record, which is what it was called here. But in the UK, they called it the Killing Machine, or just Killing Machine, not the Killing, but just, it was originally called Killing Machine in the UK. But when they released it here, it was Hellbent for Leather. But I remember finding that, loved it. What was this? Did Iron Man movies ever use the Sabbath tune? Yes. I think they did. At least the trailers did. I remember it being used. But here's my thing. Do one of two things. If you haven't seen Shang-Chi yet, remember to watch Iron Man before you go. If you've already seen Shang-Chi, watch Iron Man. The first one.
Go Game Go needs to do a flea market show. Well, that'd be fun, Pete.
Or what is that? See, he's seen Rise of Skywalker, so it's messing him up again.
By the way, Oak City Gamers, I just subscribed to your channel. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed. I always feel like an idiot, like when I know I've been assumed there. You subscribe to somebody, you haven't.
I've been there, yeah. I'm like, oops, sorry about that.
So you just got a new sub.
And 2 new subs.
2 new subs.
A two.
Flea
Market Games. There it is. What the flea market? That's great. What the flea market? WTFM. That's trippy. Yeah, that was one of my favorite finds. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. They have called Swap Shop. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I've found some other stuff at a flea market down in Florida. I mean, we have a flea market we go to periodically down there. But I like them. We have like they used to have the Peevely flea market. Do they still have that? Down south?
I don't know.
Yeah. Pete says, you guys should copy our stuff. Oh, man. Criminally underrated. Oh, shoot. Wow. Miami Vice car. Yeah, I need to get into that. I got to get back. I got to get back into the Miami Vice shows. I started watching them, and I haven't watched the
That
rest.
show is so good. I really like that show.
Yeah, that's why I really want to get into it.
I was sad when Sonny's car got blown up.
Oh yeah, rough times. Rough times. Oh man. Well,
You ready to wrap it up, Stuart?
I kind of am. I mean, I got a couple of things I got to take care of tonight, and I'm eager to know what I got to. I'm eager to know what I'm going to do tomorrow for my show.
Yeah, everyone watch Stuart's.
Yep, we got
Stuart
Hammer
Show
Away.
tomorrow. Hammered
I'm
Away.
kind of in that. I'm in that lane again where I'm sans interviews right now. I could probably have some, but it's been a busy time right now, and stuff. So anyway, so I'm dealing with that, but I'll have them again. I'll have some interviews coming. I got plenty of things that I can get lined up. I've just while I was sitting there at work, I'm writing a list of different things I could do for the show, and I'm like, damn, I should just do a bunch of these shows. So,
all right, I'm going to say
you
this
gotta
is
go.
the comment of the night.
That's great. That's great. And we got to go, and we got a game.
Oh wait, I have a question for you too.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll answer the question before we go.
Okay. Can you answer the question first? I got to run again real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
In the short story version, why do you do what do you do? And that's a sign off. Huh. I'm not sure what you mean. Oak City Gamers. Does Stuart have an original in television? I do not believe he does. But I know he used to play it either a friend's house or a relative's house. He used to play the original television back when it was around. Hey, JD. Basil's good. Yes, it is. Thanks for being here all night, JD. Thanks, Lance. Remember someone says a Hurt Locker? All I can think of now is Bobby Lashley with the Hurt Lock. His move. After dinner, I'm going to play some in television. Haven't gotten through all of his games yet. Mama C fell asleep. Yeah, Silly went to bed too, Pete. What's going on here? Wait, where are we at, Pete? Go. Well, we can't leave without Stuart, though. Hey, Oak City Gamers just got it in television. Awesome. What games do you have with it? Oak City Gamers? Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got my... Oh, wow, but I literally got the box for the IntelliVoice sitting here for some reason. And I was just playing this game, which once I found out how to play it, it was actually a lot of fun. We were talking about this on Pete's channel. Oh, no, we're talking about on DJC's channel. That it's funny because it looks like a shoot 'em up, but you do more bombing than anything. You do a ton of bombing, and then every so often you shoot. But once you know that, it actually is kind of a fun game. 4 skill levels. I was also playing a bunch of Burger time. Cyril, there is an Intellivision Amico coming out at some point. We don't know exactly when. It will have some of the old Intellivision games with a new look and new gameplay. And then it'll have some brand new games as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I really wish it would be here in time for Thanksgiving, though. That would be great. Pete's still looking for that spiker. Oh, can't hear you, Stuart. No sound.
Right. No, I get it. Oh, you can hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I got a knee issue and anyway. So what was our question?
I don't know.
Oak City had one question.
Oh, he was just saying a bunch of things. He did mention that he got a. Eric Gibson pre-ordered the Steam Deck. That's nice.
Ooh.
Yep, Oak City gamers are all hoping for that new Intellivision.
Oh, JD was playing Burger Time? Wow. Yeah, I got to get out my 2600 and get it hooked up. I got to do that. And I also have to test the Mike Floros sent me a Wii. I got to get it set up and check it out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
got
it
my
didn't have
Wii
any
U over here
controllers.
still hooked up.
He's like, "Are you sure you want it? It doesn't have any controllers." I'm like, "Yeah, just send it." Like, it was cool. Oh, you guys gonna dip? What's the best sign off?
We are signing off. Yeah, we should play Pete's
Yeah, we should.
video on the way out.
Yes, we should. Mike and Stu needs the original Intellivision. I do. I really do need the original Intellivision. I would love to have one of those. Yeah, would love to. God, what's up with my leg? I just went and saw my chiropractor today too. It was doing really well, and then all of a sudden I sit in this Fargan chair down here, and it messes me up again.
By the way, Eric Gibson, I just read today that I know there's been a rumor of a Metroid trilogy on the Switch for a long time, but now it sounds like the rumor is that they've been working on a remaster of Metroid Prime, just the original one. So we'll see.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be interesting. A new chair. Yeah, I need like a new chair with a masseuse.
There you go.
Oh God, this is killing me all of a sudden. It's like, I'm not happy with it.
Are we taking off, Stuart?
We are. Thanks again. I'm sorry I had to step away, but thanks, Pete. Thanks for the video again. Every week I've been asking Jeff, I start the show. Before we start the show, I say, did Pete send a video? And I always expect Jeff to kind of go, no, not this week. But does he? No. Every week he goes, yep. I'm like, shut your mouth.
I think he's on about 8 now, hasn't he? Or maybe even more.
Oh, more than that, I would think. I would think more than that.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone in the chat tonight. It was here's a suggestion for you. Stuart.
Yeah. I know. That's not a bad call. I'm digging on that.
If it makes you feel better.
I'm not against that.
14 video. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see what I mean?
He's put out more videos than us on our own channel, Stuart.
I thank you. Again.
We're gonna change our name to Go Pete Go.
Damn you, Go Pete Go. Oh shoot. Oh man.
All right. I guess we'll take off. We'll show Pete's video on the way out. We'll see you guys next week.
Go
Thanks
game
for watching.
gone.
Go game gone.
Sorry, guys, I'm not going to have enough time to do an opening video for you this week, guys. So I just wanted to give you something to show my appreciation for the great show you make. It's this great, big, beautiful bouquet.
Go, 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 go.